over the last week we were looking at mount position, so we're looking at a mid-mount position. This is where we're checking the bridge. To help us keep control, I'm never sitting my bum on top of Jason, because if I sit my bum on top of Jason when he bridges, he directly affects my posture. If I sit off, so my bum's not attached and I'm squeezing my knees, when he does it now, it's a lot harder for him to affect my base and my posture from now. Okay, so we looked at going into kind of a very basic Americana, very basic but very good. We looked at his defence of coming over, grabbing that hand, and how we can switch to go back over and then start attacking on the other side. And we also started having a quick look at switching to an armbar. Okay, today we're going to go straight to the armbar. Alright, so from this position here, Jay's always should have a frame. When his elbows are away from his body, this is when he's got a problem. This is when I can break his arm or attack him. Okay? In this position, it's very difficult to do anything with Jason's arms. I might be able to do a cheeky little wrist lock or something, but realistically, this is an issue. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and attack one arm. So I'm going to pull, and then I'm going to come round and grab the tricep. So that's the back of your arm. The key thing from here though is I want to get Jason onto his side. Okay? Because this is going to make the armbar much easier. All right? Obviously, it's not always as easy as doing that, so what we might need to do in a competition or fight is set this up so now it's a lot easier to start from the one side. Okay? The other thing as well, it's easier if I've got a better base. Right? So when I'm in this position, I'm more like a triangle or a pyramid. So I've got 3 points of contact. So I've got my knees and my hand, which gives me a really good base. Okay? So this is why we're putting this hand in the mat. It's going to help us keep a good base. Very difficult from this position because there's nothing here stopping me from going over or being trapped to the wall. Okay? So this is the drill. I'm going to go in, I'm going to come through, I'm going to grab the back of the arm, the tricep, and then I'm going to put my hand on the mat on the same side. Okay? The important bit from this part is to get the elbow across my chest and then drop my weight down. Okay? So we looked at this a little bit last week, but this is where it's going to be much harder for Jason to go back. So he tries to drag his arm back, my body is behind his elbow, making this significantly more difficult. Gives me a little time as well to readjust if I need to. Okay? So I attack there, I'm going to go in, grab, post, and then chest behind the elbow. Okay? If the chest goes here, he can drop his elbow, and next time it's going to be significantly harder to get the throw. So in, drop, and he tries to pull the elbow out. We're just going to give that a little bit of a check. Okay? I don't have to tilt, I just have to put my weight down. Does that make sense? This is really important. So if I get to here and he starts bridging, this is where I can keep that control and slowly work that elbow across. Okay? So we're not fighting the position, we're letting the partner from underneath work, and we're going to set the arm across that centre line. Okay? Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3.